Eric Crawford for WDRB here from a Rupp Arena that is silent now, but it was stunned and angry after this game. Florida comes into this building and upsets the Wildcats 66-64. Some things happened here this evening that you very rarely see here. Number one, a couple of fouls that could have been called late in the game sent Kentucky to the line with a chance to tie. They were not called. In college basketball, this is happening more and more lately, where officials swallow their whistles on the last plays of the game on plays that would be fouls at any other time in the game. That's unfortunate, and it rarely, I can't remember seeing it happen to Kentucky in this building. But another thing happened to Kentucky in this building that was of more concern. Kentucky got beat by a team that did not play all that well. Florida shot only 33% in this game. They made only 6 of 30 from three-point range, and they still win the game. Kentucky out-rebounds Florida by 11. So what's the problem in this game? Kentucky turned it over 16 times, only 7 times for Florida, and Florida was just tougher late. Florida could not buy a three for large stretches of this game, but when the game was on the line late, they made big plays and big shots, and Kentucky didn't make them until it was too late. Still, if you're looking for panic from John Calipari, you're not going to hear it. Calipari said he's fine after this loss. In fact, he said it more than once.
Let me say this and start by saying this. We're going to be fine now. What I saw today, that is one of the best offensive teams in the country. We held them to 33% and 20% from the three-point line. We didn't come up with some loose balls. We didn't understand the importance of it. We had some freshman mistakes, up three and throw the ball out of bounds. What in the world are you thinking? Block shot, a kid doesn't have a shot, he ball fakes and then shoots a air. What a woo. Those, I can cure those. We're just, you're talking 18 and 19-year-olds, and there were balls we didn't come up with. There were plays that we should have grabbed. There were offensive rebounds we accepted being blocked out. In other words, the shot goes up and the guy blocks, goes to block. You don't stand there. But proud of them. They gave themselves a chance to win. We got down 8. I mean, we started the half and it was like, oh my gosh, you know, what didn't you understand? But, you know, I don't want to get frustrated with the guys because they're trying. I got great kids. The good news right now, I got a full roster. So if you're really not giving it this game, I can play somebody else. We're going to be fine. Whew. I was worried after South Carolina now. I'm not worried after this. We'll be fine. I was worried after Vanderbilt, to be honest with you, and we won that game. They do this and they stay this course, and this is who we are, we'll be fine.
John Calipari may be fine after this loss. I don't know how many Kentucky fans will be fine. There were some dissatisfied people leaving the building. It just was the type of thing that you're not used to seeing. But consider, Kentucky's been hurt. They're working some people back into the lineup. Quaddy Green was not 100% tonight. They're still getting Jared Vanderbilt back into the flow where he can get his conditioning up to play more minutes, and he has to play more minutes for this team. That's becoming evident. As far as who did play well for Kentucky tonight, look, 2 players in double figures, and each of those guys had only 10 points. It was 10 points for Wenyen Gabriel, 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, everybody else in single digits. Very unusual night all around for the Wildcats, and they fall 66-64. We'll see what happens next for Kentucky. I have a column at WDRB.com with a few photos. Go there and obviously follow our coverage the rest of the season at WDRB.com. Go there and click on sports and here on Facebook. Thank you.